Okay, like, what else is here? Like, this
Just
is
stare
a
at
new
the.
place.
Yeah, this is definitely not a good, happy thing. Right. From here, you can, looks like there's a ruined city in one direction, a bunch of weathered rocks in a very unusual formation in another direction, some sort of, looks like if a big crater over that direction. None of the shit's really close, but Freddy's smart and he brought his binoculars. And in their direction looks like twisting badlands, grasslands. So pick your poison. Welcome to MMO Land.
You said there's a ruined city. We can stay here for the night, right?
Sure, you can. It
That's
looks
what we
like the whole place pretty much says ancient evil people of ruins. And it looks like the kind of place that's haunted, and they'll eventually come and kill Freddy in the middle of the night.
Oh my God! No wonder I want to come here so bad.
That would explain a lot, actually. You're just looking at it. You're like, that's obviously the kind of place that's going to have, that kind of shit going on in the night. You've still got several hours of daylight, but if you wanted to head over there and watch Freddy get butchered by some bizarre chainsaw-handed freak coming out of the darkness, that's the place to do it.
Hold on. I
That's
pulled
where we
out
go.
the map. I want to look at the map on the one that they drew for us.
Oh, there's nothing about this on the map. You are way into unknown, uncharted, undiscovered territory. Of course you are. Plus, I always call stuff the same kind of thing. So you actually would have to pull out a map and look at it, because one of these days the PCs will fucking make a coherent map and then you will actually know where you are. But in the meantime, I am the only one with a coherent map.
So to the ruined city we go.
Yeah.
Like, I think Freddy's gonna die if we go over there. Let's go. You guys head over to the ruined city and whatnot. It actually turns out not to have anything haunted in it and stuff. It's really quite a disappointment. You guys are really, really sad that Freddy wasn't killed and eaten during the night.
But
is there anything of interest or value here?
No, not yet. It's a check back later place. You've discovered one of Logan's places he hasn't gotten around to yet. Sorry.
Well, we stay the night, we get some good sleep, and then we wake up in the morning and okay.
Anytime, by the way, if you're wanting to try to stretch your stuff, I mean, you don't need to yet, but if you want to stretch your supplies, then you do different kinds of survival. Like right now, it'd be desert survival, for example. Thank goodness you got food and water with you. So you have other choices in your exploration of this area. But it's morning, and give me a luck roll, if you please, Doc.
I have too many skills. Nah.
Cool. Sitting around doing stuff. Is there anything else you want to check out?
I'm gonna burn someone down.
Okay, that's a fumble on fire. Let's see if you can start a fire and blame it on Freddy, as is the custom of the time. Now you're just stunned. You're at -30 for next round, going, ah.
Okay.
Not a bad fumble.
No.
Although with the fumble deck, a magical fumble could literally kill somebody, which is awesome. Chances are not good, but it's possible. What would you like to go check out the next day?
So there's the jagged rocks, you said?
There's a bunch of weathered rocks. There's a crater, and then there is twisting badland grasslands in the distance. This is not a huge fucking desert.
Which way do you guys want to go?
He asks as the back of his head explodes, showering you guys with viscera. Re-roll. If you're not fighting, you can just look relieved and get on with your life. Your miserable, fumbling life, it says.
Excellent.
Let's go see
Oh,
the.
there was a
Hmm?
jagged mountains, you said? Or
Now, a bunch of weathered rocks in one direction, a crater in another, and grasslands in another.
I vote for the crater.
Okay.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
You guys head over to the crater, and it appears that it is quite kind of an old crater, but it looks like there's something kind of buried in the middle of it.
Hmm.
Wishing you had shovels or something like that.
Is it
Doc
a-
Full makes his life, casts phase on himself so he can try to survive while you guys all suck it. And he laughs evilly at you, and it's really unpleasant and disturbing to hear that.
How does it like? It looks like just that
Guy has,
something buried.
like, all the kind goes down, but like there's a nipple in the middle, like a little bump or something.
Can we at least like with our hands like see what's in the middle? Or
You can, but you won't be happy.
that's okay. I haven't been happy for a long time. I motion
This is how you can tell you are truly one with the group there, Alex, is you are getting ragged on by the senior members. You are in like Flint. So he goes
we
over.
wouldn't give you this much shit if we didn't think that you could take it for real.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It
just
is
letting
like-
you know, like this has nothing to do with Chris. This is the doc. Okay, just
I know.
there's a separation. Okay, good. I just wanted to let you know that this has nothing to do with that whatsoever.
Oh, it is goddamn funny though. So no problem. Give me a strength roll, Doc, to show us how well you can dig like a badger. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, badger.
I haven't heard that in forever.
Mm-hmm. All the young kids listening to this are going to be like, what's Grandpa on about now?
A quarter.
Right. You dig down and something is glowing green. Glowing green.
Hmm.
I dig around it until I can see what it is.
It looks like a rock. It's about the size of a soccer ball or football, depending on your country. And it seems to be made of some sort of green glowing rock thing.
Don't touch this. Your hands will get moss all over them. And then the entire countryside will be full of moss. And then you'll turn into a green moss creature from outer space.
What?
I analyze magic.
Learn a charge first and then analyze magic.
You know what that's from, right?
Yeah.
Creep Show. The green glowing rock and the crater that the hick went out and found.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Old horror movie. Got it.
Okay. After burning a charge in your glasses and taking a look, it's not magic. That's odd.
Hmm.
Huh.
The little guy, Chris.
Alien.
Ha ha! Is it the pattern?
No, it's not the pattern.
It's my. What is the ring? Is the ring pattern?
No, it isn't. It's just a ring.
Okay.
It's a nice looking ring. It's got like a red rock in it and stuff. Since your goggles are still going, it's not even magic. It's just a ring.
Well, magic is different. So, I mean, I wouldn't think that it would be a shadow magic item anyway. I'd be surprised if it were.
Right. Be sure to note down the ring is gold band red stone. Red rock. Red rock. So, What you gonna do? What you gonna do when you're sniffing glue?
So does this look like anything I encountered in post-apocalyptic at all, or
Yeah.
Alien Takeover?
No. He's back. Yay.
Do you want to poke it?
He really does.
You can poke it.
I'm not gonna poke it.
Poke it. Let us know if you die.
Wait. Do you have sense life?
Ah,
Yeah, but I don't have much.
giving him
I
a
don't have
card
much
for
left.
that.
Because I burnt all mine already.
That's the fun part about experimenting with spells and then going out and adventuring, by gum.
I can try. Hold on.
I have an
Yay.
assistant 5, I'll play it for you.
Ooh.
There you are.
Wait 1 second here.
I like that. Is it pattern? I knew you'd find a way to get a check in that fucker. That's how you fucking get checks and shit. You just ask dumb questions and roll
Just
shit
spam
again.
it all the time, yeah.
Well, yeah, but if you can't
Well,
just
yeah.
if you can find a way to weave it into the story, then it's not
Yeah.
roll whoring.
Damn.
Oh well.
No, I have a couple edits.
Don't want to burn the last year magic going, is it alive? My head blew up. My head. My beautiful head. It's my favorite head. Right. He gets so into his spell, he pulls his back. Unfortunately, he's not able to first aid himself. One of you two will have to do it. Otherwise, he just can't.
Oh yeah. No, I got this. Trust me. I got this.
Now,
Trust me.
instead of rolling first aid, if you wanted to, you could always try chiropractic medicine.
As much as I'd love to fail it. I mean, I'd love to fail it.
If you fumble, you won't be able to walk either. And then you'll have to make a litter and drag him around the desert on a horse with no name.
I made it.
All right. He's fine again. It just takes 2 minutes and you're all good, Chris.
Okay. I have
That
one
one's
more roll.
That one's a lot worse in combat. Ooh, he's got one more in him. The spell is going to get you.
I mean, we can always just camp here for the night.
This is not a great place to
nice.
camp. Oh. It is not alive, but it was good enough that I gave Freddie a card for coming up with checking it was alive. It's a great idea. So it appears that something different. This desert sucks ass, by the way. Who's got desert survival?
I do.
Everybody roll desert survival. See if you can make your life a little less suck. The horses are drinking a lot of water. In fact, you got to get out of this goddamn desert quick, you're thinking, because otherwise, right, she is like over there trying to get the horse to eat sand right now. She's like, come on, you like the sand. Look, it's sand. There's lots of it.
That is really tasty
Mm-hmm.
for horses.
Yeah, you're thinking you've probably not got much longer here in the desert before the horses fucking die.
Somebody poke the green thing and let's go.
I just stare at Doc like.
Well, when you guys are camping out at night, you've got a fire going. Actually, getting a fire going is super easy. He pulls out a campfire. Do you want to pull out a campfire out of the book?
Sure.
You want to? Do you have anything to light it with, Mister? I used all my magic points.
I can rub some sticks together, bitch.
Give me a survival roll to rub some sticks together. That's surprisingly hard.
Yeah, no. I don't.
You rub sticks together. You guys look, and it's a beautiful campfire. It's got the kindling. It's got the big wood. It's got
I have flint and tinder.
Oh.
I'll pull that out of the book.
Oh, okay.
He gets it lit. All right. Now, in addition to the campfire going, you've got a bright green rock glowing at night. It is bright. It's like all fucking night long. bathing you in its strange, unearthly light. You fail to mutate into something horrible by dawn. You're very disappointed.
Okay, so what I'm doing.
Oh dear.
Hold
The
on.
horses are starting to look fucked up.
Are
But,
they needing water?
does anybody have animal handling horse?
No.
Maybe.
You guys can try rolling because your horses, without it, will eventually get more and more fucked up.
I'll try.
Oh, I have it actually. I don't know why, but I can
I'm
adapt.
not-
I have no idea either. Maybe you tortured a horse trainer at some point in your life and got it out of him.
And I still fail.
What a bummer.
So animal handling, you said?
Animal handling horse. That's right. Different than animal handling iguana.
Got it.
Right. Doc's like, holy shit, we forgot all about taking care of the horses. He pulls off all the saddles. He pulls out some brushes and shit from there, and he starts brushing the horses down and stuff. Horses are looking better, and he's like, we should walk them today. We'll just put the saddles on them and, not get on them because we haven't taken off the saddles in a few days now. The horse is like, yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, so check it out. So at night, so at night,
Mhm.
before we go to bed, I
Right.
pull out a bathtub of hot water, so that way by the morning it's cool and the horses can drink from it, and then we can refill our canteens.
Fucking take a card for brilliance. No problem. The horses are looking much better. It's still a good idea to walk them for a day or whatever, but yeah, Doc is fucking on fire. How many bathtubs do you have left?
9.
I hope you can use up more of this book before the magic book goes bye-bye, kills it, because I think you've only got one more magic
Oh,
book.
I give us all clean clothing too.
But we need the Santa suit. I'm not walking in non-Santa suits.
All right, think about your clothes underneath the Santa suit.
Underneath.
You're not naked
Yeah.
underneath the Santa suit.
How
So
did you
we've been
know?
walking around for days in the desert.
Oh, yeah, you guys are right.
I mean, if you don't want the clothes, fine. Hey, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, he's wearing clothes underneath his ratty ass Santa suit. Are you not?
I mean,
I don't think he is. Oh God! All right, everybody just gives him a long look. He's like, "What, dude?" Right. Oh man. So you guys then head back and continue through the desert and shit. Where are you heading to now? That's fucked up. What a brilliant idea on that, though. Yeah, no roll required to pull anything out here. This is the happy fun zone of magic. So from here, you only have two choices. You can either go check out everything's way far away, the bunch of weathered rocks, or you can head over to the twisted badlands / grasslands.
So the rocks are like in the middle of the desert type thing, or are they like
Uh-huh.
off?
They're that away. Other thing is that away.
Let's go to the rocks. I have a feeling that might be like maybe a gate.
You guys head over. They're all about man-sized rocks or woman-sized, and there seem to be 500 of them, something like that.
Or not.
When you get closer, they all seem to be heavily weathered and stuff. When you get to them, you look at them carefully, and they're all people.
Oh.
They all look like they were carved really, really intricately as people.
Interesting.
Are
there some tracks around?
No,
Or is it like abandoned long time ago?
oh, I want to see if they're alive.
you're hoping it's abandoned a long time ago.
Well, I'll keep trying. Are they alive?
4 of them are within your radius.
Uh-oh.
Freddy is on fire.
Those four are still alive.
He points out 4 at random.
So are they? Is there anything around here that might have changed them?
You look around for anything that, by its gaze alone, or perhaps meeting the gaze of another, could have turned these into stone, but you fail to see anything. you're disappointed as you looked forward to
And
pulling a Steve Irwin with it.
are they standing in a circle or?
Looks like now that you're looking at it as their people, you're thinking like
Yeah,
perhaps formation.
Okay.
You're thinking it looks like somebody's army got turned to stone. A long time ago.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't think you've got any way to turn them back into flesh, which would
No,
be
the only thing I have complete counterspell burst for like a day. I was gonna cast it anyway to see if it worked.
Does it work on permanent items? I will never know. So you burn a bunch of magic points on that bad boy. Do you have enough left to go again after half are gone?
Complete counterspell. Essence versus essence. The target of the caster wins all spells on the target stop. This does not work on instant spells, magic items that are permanent, special racial effects, etc. Only ongoing spell effects which have a duration of a day or less. I knew that already, but I wanted to try.
It gave you an opportunity to try to get a check and complete counterspell. You burned half the magic points of the complete counterspell, but other than that, you're good. This seems to be something that you don't have anything for yet, but perhaps in the future.
And I fumble it now.
Your head explodes like an overripe melon. No, you just put everybody who wants to beat up the doc is at a bonus for this round. Freddy looks gleeful. So now from the depression over there, which is easy to get to, if you want to, it looks like some sort of badly made fortress, or you can head off to the grasslands.
Let's go to the fortress.
You guys head over to the badly made fortress. It appears that it is just imagine a bunch of people with no real skill in making fortresses, or if there was a fortress and people said, let's wreck this, and there's just tons of fucking skeletons around there and a bunch of rusted out ship weapons, and just it looks like there was just some sort of mass carnage that happened here long ago. Countless skeletons. From here, there's a coast with beach and sand and a little bit of desert. Or there's a town over that way. And there's a big fucking remains of a boat on the coast in the distance. The only reason you're able to see as far as Freddy brought is binoculars.
Does that boat happen to be the same boat that we may or may not have used?
No,
a while ago.
It's a huge boat. Chris, do your spot at half just to irritate Freddy. If you do it by a quarter, you get the Luke Skywalker effect with numbers. Yeah, you get the Luke Skywalker. Oh wait, no, only half. Okay.
No, it's
minus 50.
Cool.
Minus 50.
Oh yeah, minus 60. So that's like at a quarter. At a quarter is minus 60. Right. It shows Freddy looking through with like the binocular standard look, and shows you looking through at the Star Wars thing. It's got the rangefinder and like. Freddy just kind of glances at you with hate. And it looks like a big old wooden vessel that appears to have wrecked years ago and then been possibly torn apart by either wind, tide, weather, idiots, all of the above.
Go to town first and then go check out the boat?
Yeah, I'm going to town. Fuck the boat. I'm going to town.
Okay.
You guys head over to town. It looks as though your feet crunch on the skeleton bones as you go on. Hundreds of skeletons are here. You don't know what the fuck is up with this. It just looks like it looks like just everybody died in violence.
Okay. Are they human skeletons or?
Almost all of them are. There's a few of what the fuck kind of skeleton is this things. Everybody can try cryptozoology if you don't have a check. Sorry, Yana, what were you saying?
Can we live here, please, now?
No. Stop wanting to live in hellholes.
But it's nice.
It's not nice. It's evil.
It's peaceful.
Yeah.
It's not peaceful.
peaceful, evil. I mean, it ends with an "ul," so I mean, you know.
Yeah, from here you can get back to the coast, to the big boat, and there's more shipwrecks and ocean and stuff like that. So
Maybe there's a kraken over there. Let's go check out the boat.
No, no. I hate-
they lead off the horses. You guys cross more deserty shit. It looks like literally plants don't even grow here. You find like old pieces of stuff. It looks like if it's possible to destroy something by hand, somebody did this a long time ago.
Okay.
Even some rocks have been just bashed into nothingness. You don't even know why. It's like locusts descended with picks and shit. The boat itself is unremarkable. There's absolutely nothing of salvage. It looks like pieces of it are scattered up and down. It looks like somebody may have tried to build something and somebody else worked on destroying it and burning it and all that kind of stuff. It just looks like the most violent people in the world. From here, you can see that there's ocean, and out in the ocean, further than you'd probably want to comfortably swim, is a whirlpool near a bunch of shipwrecks. And it looks totally unlike the one in Burlington. Or you can go over and there's like mixed desert and scrubland. So going this other way looks like there may be some grazing to help out the horses and stuff.
Why don't we do that? And then, like, that way we can stick by the coast as well.
No problem. You guys head over. Eventually, you get to a bunch of mountains and stuff that are pretty effectively blocking you off. Unless you want to try to go through the mountains with the horses. There, it's going to be really tricky. You've been traveling for like a couple weeks. Your rations are pretty low. You may have time to try to shadow walk or whatever, but it's looking bleak from here.
I just glare at Doc.
That's why you try, okay? If you want to give up constantly, that's fine. But we're going to keep trying to do things. That's the way it goes.
Can we try safer things?
But it's boring. It's boring. You know, if we did already everything you want to do, we would just like sit somewhere in the city.
We'd be
We'd
sitting
also be
somewhere,
alive.
we'd have a bunch of spice, and we'd be like, oh, look, we have spice,
Yeah.
whatever.
That sounds
Yay.
great.
Everybody give me a spot hidden roll on something.
Okay. Wow.
Made it.
Gotta buy
Nice.
negative 60.
You guys see some giant, evil-looking birds up around the mountains. They look like the kind that are pretty able to effectively pick up a horse and do something bad to it.
Are they birds or are they the bird people?
No, they're birds. Flat out birds.
I fumbled
Okay.
by the way.
Let's go down by the coast, stretch it a little bit further, and then we'll start shadow walking.
Now you speak sense. Okay.
All right. You guys head down to the coast. Are you wanting to try shadow walking from there, or?
Well, we want to go like one step further to see what we can see. And if we don't see anything else of interest or value, then we're going to start shadow walking.
No problem. Yeah, you guys go around the coast. That turned out to be a good idea in a sense. In their sense, it's a horrible idea. No.
Also, is the water ocean or is it fresh or salt?
Salt.
Okay.
Big card, please. Right. Going around, eventually, you see up ahead a sheep that is about the size of 4 rhinoceroses.
Huh.
Holy mother.
It's just grazing and looking at you guys.
Aye.
It doesn't say anything.
Bah.
It's just chewing and looking at you guys. And you notice that the grass and stuff where it is, seems to be a lot larger than normal grass, almost like bushes.
Okay. We continue on. At least the horses have plenty to eat now.
Yeah. They're trying to figure out. It's like, do I bite it sideways to get in there? How does this work? Right. Everybody, give me a listen roll. Yeah, listen to start with. Yeah, that'll be good. Right. You hear, it sounds like giant footfalls in the distance.
Uh-oh. E5 faux fum.
Exactly.
What beanstalk you fall from?
Indeed. Are you guys just wanting to hang out? Because you got horses with you is kind of the problem here. And horses don't stealth where the fuck. Unless you were to lay them down in tall grass and do the cowboy lay on top of them, but that kind of clever maneuvering.
No. We're out. No.
And keep in mind, when you say we're out, that means that you're kind of walking slowly away, leading your horse, while whatever it is covers yards to a step.
Can't read this wide.
Can we see it from where we're at? Like,
you
is
try
there
to
more
ride
than
the
one?
horses, but you guys suck ass at riding. I just want to remind you of that. Already.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So can we see it coming at us?
You eventually see like the top of a head. It's definitely a fucking giant.
Okay. So hey, you guys stay a little bit back, about at least 10 meters. I will walk in front. And let's continue on.
What do you want to do with your horse?
Well, they're going to lead the horse, my horse, and I'm going to walk in front, and I'm going to have two halves of a triangle in my hands as I walk forward, just in case.
Are you kidding? You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do, are you?
Well, we're going to walk forward, and we're going to see what happens first.
Voltunuda. It looks like more opera singings than Freddy's nearby fucking future.
I hate my life so much.
And no problem. Fulton goes. It attempts a spot hidden roll to notice 3 people with 3 horses. Voltunuda. Right. Doc, give me a dodge roll. It doesn't see you, but it almost steps on you. Or maybe it does step on you. Probably squishes you flat. Right. You dodge aside. It goes over, goes, there you are. You guys are covering your ears. And you're like, God damn it. Come on. He picks up the sheep and carries it off. That should give you an idea of how big this motherfucker is.
Okay.
He fails to notice any of you or your horses because you are too small to be in his really life thing. It's like noticing beetles and shit. He has no time for that. He carries the
continue on.
No problem. Eventually, you see more and more of these sheep around, and there's various giants. Since they are apparently super unobservant, the horses are not actually as bad with them as you would think that they would be. They're like, they're just big humans. I don't like humans at all. Everybody give me just a stealth roll to make your way through this area unobserved.
I'm going to play my stealth 20.
Okay.
I have.
Not even making you roll for the horse. Aren't I generous? You guys are just fucking living the life now. You guys pretty much just wander by them and stuff. And Chris, they look a lot like sand giants from EverQuest.
Okay.
So they're just big lumbering dudes and stuff who look like.
You know what? If we kill enough of these, we'll find boots that make us run as fast as horses.
I don't
Just letting
believe
you guys
you.
know.
No.
Eventually, you guys get to like a big plateau type thing where you would need to go down it. The problem is you have the horses. You can edge around, like instead of doing the more dangerous climb, well, super dangerous with the horses, you find a place to edge around it in the sea, but it's a pretty narrow gap. It's not guarded or anything, but just let you know, normally everything's kind of up on a big plateau, but it goes helps you out in this case.
Okay, we'll lead them around.
Unfortunately, then it goes into more fucking desert. This is the kind that has cactus. It's got cliffs, plateaus, very pretty desert, littered with all kinds of bones of things that have tried to cross before.
Okay.
And it's as a cartographer.
I hate this place.
Oh, yeah.
We continue on.
All right. You go through 2 more bathtubs
Okay.
as you go through the desert until you come to unnamed desert hills. In the distance, mountains loom. You might be able to get through those, but they do look like it's like looking at the Rocky Mountains. Sharp, jagged, big, nasty.
That's what we're
However,
going up to.
however, let's see. You can give me. Has anybody been to the mountains before in this world? And if so, can you tell me the name of them? If you can tell me the name of any mountains that you've seen, I'll
The
tell you.
Vengeance Mountains?
What, you mean
Oh, these are not
the
Vengeance.
penis erection mountains?
These are not the
Penis
penis enlargement mountains.
No idea then.
Good. You found new mountains. Neat. So, would you like to try to get through the mountains or find somewhere else to go?
Is there anywhere else to go?
Checking actually. Hold on a second. From there, nope. It's mountains one direction or foothill, or you just end up crossing a desert that took 2 bathtubs worth of fucking water to get through, to find in the distance like foothills, then mountains, or you could try going back and looking for something else.
Will the horses survive going over the mountains?
Maybe, maybe not. It'd be up to, there'd be a lot of animal handling involved there.
I can
But
have,
we have an expert.
yeah, I can handle horses.
For some fucking reason, nobody can figure out.
All right, well, let's try it.
Yeah.
All right, you guys go through the unnamed desert foothills. That only takes 1 more bathtub. If you hadn't thought of that, the horses would be already dead and you guys would be soon behind. But when you get to the mountains, you do find water and stuff like that to help keep them up. The problem is that the horses are going to get really cold. What have you got to keep them warm?
Oh, we got pimp robes.
Each horse will use about 3 pimp robes. How many? Do you have enough do you have 9 pimp robes?
I have.
And a jury
8.
rig roll. Give me a jury rig roll to make it fucking work somehow. The pimp and the horses are going to be the pimpiest of the horses. Yeah. Fine. You guys are now in the mountain. From here, in one direction is a volcano. In another direction is a mountain that appears to be giving the middle finger. In another direction is a different mountain. Or in another direction is foothills.
Wait, middle finger? That rings a bell, and I don't know why. I swear I've heard of that or been there.
That's
fun.
Mordor.
Wait.
That's where the 1 ring needs to get dropped.
I pull out the map and let me have a look. Hold on.
I thought you were going to pull out the 1 ring.
The 1 ring is in the campaign, so have fun with that.
Is this a Bear Mountain by any chance? No.
Have you been to Bear Mountain before?
No, but it's on the map.
Oh, there you go. Maybe.
Yeah, it is
the
this.
middle finger.
There's a volcano. There's Stormfield Mountains. There's a Peace Mountain. There's the unnamed desert. So this is where I think we are.
This is probably where we just traveled through the desert on a horse with no name.
It's good to be out of the rain. That's from a song, Yana.
Uh-huh.
So we're near a volcano, right?
Yeah.
The volcano's that away.
Oh, there's 3 mountains. That
Let's
makes
see.
sense.
Mountain with the middle
Or 4
finger.
mountains.
There's Bear Mountain, and then there's foothills.
So where are the dwarves? Are the dwarves over in here
Deserts,
somewhere?
there's other mountains.
Yeah,
Eh,
Bear Mountains. Yeah, it's.
hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to go. Why am I just not? Hold on.
I'm curious if anybody kept track of where you guys were at to expand the PC map. Guessing not. Look at
That's not
Yana.
my job.
I send you both the map. It's in your screen.
Look at the map. Look at the map. It is lovely. It is lovely. Look at the little map.
That's the one the Kinleyville people
I'll be
do,
back in
by
a
the
minute.
way.
So if it wasn't for the Kinleyville people, none of the PCs would have made shit. Cool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
What?
Well, if where do you think you are currently?
I think we're near the volcano, somewhere at the top left.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Bear Mountain. I'm assuming that's maybe the middle finger mountain. And then the unnamed foothills are down to the right. So I'm assuming
Yeah, the foothills are in that direction. This map does look like if
when
you're taking it for the fact you're in the storm shield, coming out of the storm shield
Yeah.
mountains now, then yeah, you've got a clear route home.
okay, yeah, then
If this
let's
map's in
head
place.
Where are we?
let's head toward. Okay, so if you go on the top left,
Uh-huh.
do you see volcano?
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're in the
Yeah.
storm shield mountains. We're
Okay.
near the storm shield mountain. Yeah.
So we can
So
go
if we go,
that
Yeah.
foot.
yeah, we need to go that way. And then down, there's the tower, then the dead forest.
Oh, we were at the tower one time, I think.
And then Kinleyville's like a bit further south.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to the foothills.
Yeah,
That's fine.
no problem. You guys drag Doc along with you. Did I already have you make the roll to see if the horses survive? Oh, give me the animal handling roll, Yana. I didn't forget about you.
Let's see.
Can we get, because you definitely kept them warm with the pimp robes.
Mhm.
Some weird shit getting used up there, but hey, great.
By half.
Yes, of course you did. This is not that hard. You're just leading a bunch of nervous animals through fucking tall, rocky mountains that people regularly starve to death in and begin eating each other.
You know, normal.
Freddie, give me a couple rifle rolls. Since you're the only one to bring a rifle, you become the main hunter.
Wait, it works?
Oh, shit. No, it doesn't. Yeah, you're fucked. So you're about out of food when you hit the foothills.
Wait, I can try and make it work.
Sure. Give me a willpower times 1 roll.
Until I
I'll
break
surprise
it,
the shit out of whatever you're shooting when a fucking slug goes through its brain. No, I guess not. Cool. So, no problem. You guys get down to the foothills. And while you're in the foothills, you guys get stopped by a bunch of giants that are about twice as big as you asking for fucking toll. You cannot fucking believe it.
What is the money?
Yeah, whatever.
Mm.
Yeah, give money or stuff or die. It says. It seems bored with the whole thing.
I don't have anything.
And we'll take your horse. And he,
Wait.
Give him something. You have stuff, surely.
he's got
You
too
have
much.
stuff. You have a lot of stuff. You like.
don't have anything.
You
Really
like
well off. These giants are
I'm
looking
gonna.
pretty well off. Like, yeah, we've got plenty of money. We don't really.
Can I try and like?
Hey, you look bored. What interests you apart from things?
Oh, We like to shake down travelers for money. That is our favorite
Oh,
thing.
because it's like adventure and fun to like kind of push somebody around.
No, we're fine. We're fine, really.
How many
It's
of
my
them are
wife.
there, by the way?
A lot of problems lately.
Your wife?
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah, she's been saying that I haven't been looting enough travelers, and we've got a little one on the way.
Right, so you need to like provide stability for her. She's all like in her head. Yeah.
He sits down next to her and starts talking. Give me a psychoanalysis role as you're helping him through his problem.
Yes.
Get really low and you'll have some sort of breakthrough.
Success. Nothing.
All right. After a while, he goes, I feel a lot better. Let him through. Fuck it. Yeah, let him through.
And don't forget, always like breathe when she's angry at you, stop, breathe, and it will be all okay.
He reaches down his hand to shake yours in the most awkward giant mortal trying to shake a giant's hand way possible.
I made a friend. I hug him a little bit, like
Oh, don't let my wife see this. He says it. You're like,
I'm too small for you. Bye.
Yeah, but she's been pregnancy, he says.
I know. They are crazy.
Good job, Madrid.
You guys head down and you go from those foothills to unnamed foothills with evergreen trees, and then into the dead forest where you're stalked by a bunch of fucking flying monkey things.
Oh.
There's a tower. Do you want to approach the tower or go around it and continue through the dead forest?
We talked to the person once, and we kind of befriend him, I think.
I mean, he's not bad, so...
Yeah. Do we want something from him? Do we want to say hi?
Why? He didn't seem very friendly. Well, I mean, last time I was here, Mr. Pickle said, don't bother him.
Yeah, but he's lonely.
What, you're gonna have a chat with him too?
Hmm?
You're gonna sit down, have a word,
Yeah.
talk about problems.
Feelings and monkeys. I'm making all the friends now.
Are you gonna stop by the tower to have just a chat with this guy? Like, how you doing? Oh my god. Card. Right. He's like the creepiest dude ever. He's got like scaly hands. He always keeps a big robe on over his face and stuff. Give me a psychoanalysis roll to get him to chat and stuff and feel comfortable in it and all that, as opposed to hurling fire at you guys or something. Okay. Right. Make a note that Thornheart thinks you're okay, and anytime that you want to stop by and stuff, or if you need anything from him, then he is very likely to help you out, because he was rather shocked that you stopped by. You didn't want anything. You were just stopping by, say hi. And so he's like, come back and visit sometime, and I will get things ready for that. I don't know what.
All monsters need friends, so I'm the friend.
He's not a monster, come on. Just lonely.
Oh no, I am. He's just,
He understands.
Oh yes, but I think she is too. And that's what I like about her.
We monsters know what's up.
He has his flying monkeys escort you guys to make sure you don't get lost in the woods, which otherwise you may have, because they all look alike and scary and dead. Everything's dead here for some fucking reason. He has them escort you guys out, and he even sends a couple like escort you all the way to Aleksburg, which is the closest town. It's about a week more travel there and stuff, but he refreshed your food and water and stuff like that, just being a good neighbor. Eventually, you guys reach Aleksburg, and boy, are they fucking surprised to see you. Your horses are looking pretty rough. Give me another animal handling and a teaching roll, Yana, as you are now teaching the horsing skills to these guys. They're happy to take the horses and try to breed them. They don't know how long it will take to make more horses, but they're willing to give it a try. But it all comes down to Yana and her ability to teach them how to deal with these horses, because they really have no clue. They're like, is that a horse? I read about it when I was a child.
I have.
Cool. Now the teaching role and everything is golden.
That will
That's
be
all you
nice.
need is a simple teaching role, and you are set. The horses will breed up and all that stuff, and everything will be super good.
I play skill 15.
Ooh. As Yana attempts to bring equestrian arts to this zone.
Yeah.
This is the big role, Yana. This is the one that you have prepared your whole life for.
Humble.
No
Have a
problem.
reroll.
She teaches them
Have a
how to
reroll.
castrate the horses and shit.
So this
And
is
Trade
how
me
you
something.
see the horse.
Trade
Okay.
me something. I'm gonna be a reroll.
Okay. So I play skill 5.
all right. Tricky. At that skill level for teaching, amazingly tricky.
I know.
It's rough.
Wait, can I help find out one?
What?
Can I help one though?
Sure, you can try supporter teaching if you'd like. I'm totally good with that. You're like, you got to lay out the thing this way because she did so well on her animal handling horse. It's obvious to everybody she is an expert at this.
Teaching.
He gives, good luck.
Oh, well, I help.
Oh my God. All right. He gives you a total with the, you've got a card for +5. He gives you another +5. You're at a total of +10, Yana. It all comes down to you and this roll, and the doc suddenly wakes up. What's going on? Who am I?
This is how you kill a horse. This is how you take its eyeball.
All right. They ask if you can live here for a while to try to teach them how to deal with the horses because they don't understand what you're saying. Welcome to Alexburg, Doc. It's a human city. It's run by a lady named Nara. Right now, everybody's gathered around listening to the woman with no name who seems to be going off onto wild tangents and stuff while pointing at horses. She is describing how horses need resolution conflict in their lives and not getting enough of it. This appears to be mostly a farming community, and some logging and stuff comes in here.
What we could do is, why don't we get you guys books on how to take care of horses from...
Oh, books. Yes. That we will keep them safe in the meantime. If you can have the books sent back, that's a good idea. Take a card, Doc. They like this because they were really dreading going through another few days of her just saying, about weird shit like the red blocks. Why don't you get the red blocks? Kill you.
Horses are very emotional beings, and you need to take care of the inner horse in the horse.
And here's your card for the inner horse. Wow. There is literally they're going to keep the horses here. They keep them safe, all that stuff. There is literally a dirt road from this town to Kinleyville. So it's pretty easy not to get lost on this one. You guys definitely had an easy time of it because Logan was trying to hurry along, and so he didn't torture you as much as he wanted to. It made Logan sad. And who knew that fucking Yana was an expert on fucking tending goddamn horses. I'm so impressed. Yana, just take a refill. Without you, the horses would have definitely died in the mountains.
Cool.
So if you have any good cards you want to trade off to people and stuff first, that's a great thing. If your cards all suck, well. So yeah, you guys managed to get horses there. Who knew that shit would happen? So do you want to head off to Kinleyville and then call it quits there for the evening or what?
Yeah, sure.
No problem. You guys take easy road over to Kinleyville from Alexburg, across the middle plains, shows the sun gently setting in the background and whatnot. And the last words that you hear out of Doc's mouth as you're getting close is that Pattern? Is that Trump? And And there it shows the credits rolling. So, right, you guys have gotten there. Did you do anything sanity worthy?
We saved
We said
Random.
king.
You did save the king, so yes, that's pretty good. We'll go for
Also, I made friends on the way.
And we brought back horses.
Logan.
God damn it. Hey, fine. I have to open the window because I'd already closed it, thinking nobody's gonna fucking roll a crit. There's just not in it. So you got the next level up in Trump. Now you have a choice in your trumping going up, Chris. You can either go for sense trump twice a day or trump defense.
Trump defense.
Trump defense it is. Copy and Trump defense. Use your own. You need to get a card of you, like a tarot card of you. While concentration is maintained, i.e., that's your full action every round, it gives defense against pattern, logos, psyche, and most magic. Uses a lot of endurance. They can still crush your spine with willpower.
Okay.
I see it.
Yeah, especially like if he has his own card out and he's like, and people are trying to cast magic on him here, then they may have very mixed results. Like direct damage stuff may still work, but pretty much it's good against anything with your brain. Etc. Like if somebody's trying to hold person or some shit like that, you go, meh. But of course, that does require you have your card out and ready. So it's again a limited thing. But once you get a card made of yourself, which will be a pain in the ass, then you can begin to practice that skill. So, right. So everybody gets a D6 +1 sanity for rescuing Random. Yana for just being nice to the giants that tried to shake you down, and then going to visit Thornheart. Take another D6 because they're monsters, and monsters are your people apparently. So you're making fucking friends with monsters because regular people don't do it for you, but you know, horrible monsters and shit. Apparently, these are your peeps.
Yep.
What about the horses as well?
Horses don't give any sandy, but you may if they can ever get that stuff figured out, they may then if it's possible to become more liked in the human cities, then I think right now you guys, assuming the horses thing works out, because if you think about all their plowing and shit, they have no good creatures for that. Horses are great at fucking pulling plows. They're not as good as oxen, but they're pretty goddamn good. And so, yeah, oxen, they're a creature you can lug here if you want. Animal handling, oxen. What a good time to learn. But horses will allow a lot of shit in those lands. And so if they can get help getting that taken off and suggesting books and shit, yeah, they're happy to fucking do that. Unfortunately, books is nothing compared to having somebody competent to teach you what to do. You've got somebody competent, can't teach worth a fuck. So,
You know, I can do anything, everything.
There might be some people in the Wild Wild West who can teach.
That's another potential mission right there, is get some animal handlers and stuff there. That would be great. And it shows like some guy looking at the horses and goes, pimp. All the horses look at him like, down. It does the freeze frame when they're all got their heads cocked like they drag a pimp horse. So, do you guys have any cycling cards?
Nope.
Cool. Since you did do some amber stuff, it will be a prestige mod. Discard anything you don't love, then do your end of mission refill. Oh, you guys had some fucked cards.
Oh man.
What?
I got the hero vehicle card. would have been useful earlier.
Oh yeah, with the giant head, that would have been lovely. Because like 2 of those, and it would be fine, and then Doc would be happy.
So I have hero point, rate, and NPC.
Mhm. Is there anybody special you really want a hero point rate that's been in a couple of adventures featured prominently?
Fiona.
I needed to.
Okay, yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah. There's a list somewhere that Alex made
It's
for
in the
which,
handout.
yeah. Be sure to note her name in there. And if I ever bring up, oh, she's utterly fucked, somebody looking at the hand, I'll go, she's hero point rated. She's got 5, unless you spent them all on dressing or whatever the fuck she does. So yeah, playing that, no problem. Anybody else have anything useful?
No, I have training time.
Ooh, get some training. At last, you can get that check in fucking painting you've always wanted. Yeah.
I have check-in.
Oh, okay. Yes, you were very clever to try to get around Logan's evilness, but I will not allow that evilness to be gotten around. No, you're a naughty girl. So, cool. 3 hero points and do your skill ups. Now, actually, before you get started on skill ups, does anybody have it this will be for extra cards if you can come up with something that is short and funny. I've only got 2 different ones here. The Inner Horse or the 3 Santas. Because you guys were actually dressed as Santa Claus pretty much the whole time. But
Random rescue?
take a card. Yes, that's good.